The judicial reform will destroy the independence and the capacity of the Mexican judiciary and will erase the significant advancements, not enough, but significant, done over the last 30 years. The reform does not address any of the elements that cause problems in the Mexican system of administration of justice, not a single one of them. These problems exist despite the advancements. Of course, these problems exist. And from civil society and from the university, we have spent decades pointing out what was the agenda that we had to urgently push forward in Mexico.
Mexico have really huge problems with the narco traffic, with the gangs. And these gangs have a lot of intervention in our elections in the last years, not only in the last election, but for many years and in many elections. We have a concern about the possibility that a criminal gangs intervene in the decision or in the selection and election of who will be judge.
The main aim, as I said, of this reform, according to me, is to get control on the electoral system, as well as it happens in the past times during an authoritarian era in Mexico, in which the government has the control of the electoral bodies and therefore plays as well as a player and a referee. They were judging a part of the electoral dispute.
If democracy takes a break, then the system and the rule of law takes a break as well, because democracy is the political support of the rule of law. The problem is that maybe the INE will be able to survive because it has to organize the election of judges. That is one of the reasons why this bill was taken away from the list of priorities.
I believe that we all agree that the priority is to have a growing economy that improves the living standards of those in most need. So with that goal in mind, I firmly believe that maintaining the current regulatory model is the way to go.
I think Morena will approve the reforms. And I think it is better to approach these changes in a way that allow us to properly evaluate what are those things that we are going to demand from Morena and from the government as to be the most important institutional arrangements